give y'all some time to go in here while I find out what's going on with Instagram. Trying to go live on Instagram too. Plus post story.
A lot of what people are calling autonomy and polyamory is
Post reel. I wonder, can I just not do it from my... Let me go to my page. I don't know if I can do it on my tablet. I might have to do it from my computer. Because what? Let me see. Let me ask Google. Oh, that is so ghetto. So they switched up the damn shit. That's why. You have to have 1,000 followers to go live on IG now. Which is why I cannot go live. Very freaking ghetto. I mean, I guess we can still do it on TikTok. Thank you. Thank you. And I'll send the TikTokers. I'll send the TikTokers to the Instagram. That's what we're gonna have to do. Very ghetto. I'm so mad about it. So mad about it. Y'all know I don't want to be on TikTok. Mic all in the way. Mic check. Anyways, how y'all doing? We got one more minute before we really get started. If y'all are following me here, make sure y'all follow me on Instagram too, so that I can go live over there and we can just build from there, since I can't stay on TikTok. Thank you, Nick. I'm so mad, guys. So mad. Okay, I thought my computer had cut off. I'm finna say, I know it's charged. Take you out to dinner? Oh, okay. Anyways, What's up, girl, boyfriend, they, them? How y'all doing? Well, I hope. It's your girl, Steph from Savy Sentient, and welcome to today's reading. If you all are new here, hello and welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. Please make sure that you do the things, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and say hello in the comments below. Y'all hear Hazel crunching and munching? You're rude. If you are looking for personal reading, you can book at SavySentient.com. That is the only place that you can book. What else do y'all need to know? Channel members, patrons, there's new readings up. Go look at them. Put some respect on my energy. Go watch the readings that I made for y'all. All right. I did not channel today. I kind of just got off of work, but I was kind of just like lollygagging for a while. So I'm here and I'm ready. So let me go ahead and shuffle these cards. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Tap in with your ancestors. Tap in with your angels, your spirit guides. Ask for a message. And I think we'll just do like a freestyle today. We won't do a channel-led message. We're just gonna see whatever it is that spirit wants you to know or needs you to know right about now. All right, if y'all are watching over there on TikTok, I just posted a video earlier today saying I was leaving TikTok. Please follow me on Instagram. Please follow me on YouTube. I will no longer be using TikTok. So go ahead and follow me on IG, please. Apparently now you need 1,000 followers on IG to go live, and I was not aware that they had changed that. So that kind of messes things up a little bit. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram. All right, so let me get y'all's timestamps because you know I would love to forget them. And I don't want to do y'all like that. And I don't want to do myself like that where I got to go back and find them. Real ghetto. All right. So let's go ahead and get into the tarot. Spirit, speak to me. Speak through me. Give me the messages that you need for my collective to hear at this time. Give me messages for the highest good of the collective. Even if they're a tad bit negative, tad bit boo-boo caca, please give me the guidance to give the collective and how we need to navigate the situations. I'm going to go ahead and put this into subscriber mode if you would like to continue. Ooh, what the hell? If you would like to continue to be in the chat and participate in the chat with the homies, make sure that you all are subscribed because we don't like no riffraff around here. Talking about. All right. I'm ready. I'm sorry, y'all. I be in the weeds a little bit. TikTok, tap that screen. Tap that screen. All right, if you all are new here, at the end of these lives, I choose a number or 2 or 3, depending how I feel, to do a personal reading for. You have to guess the number exact or close to it in order to win the reading, okay? I do pick the numbers from both, from TikTok and YouTube. All right, Spirit, speak to me, speak through me. I have to change the timestamp to 9:30. All right, mental note. What is at the heart of this reading, Spirit? What is it that my collective needs to hear at this time? Of course, We have the Nine of Swords energy. The Nine of Swords speaks about anxiety. It speaks about stress, insomnia, losing sleep, okay? Of course, that's how a lot of you all are feeling right now. Think about what's going on in the world today. That on top of our actual problems, you know, like our personal problems, our personal issues, then we gotta look on the news, look on Instagram, look wherever we look and see this bullshit happening, okay, out in the world. So of course, everyone may be a little bit on edge right now, maybe a little bit anxious right now. What's crossing this energy, Spirit? Thank you so much, primordial beings. What's crossing this energy is the Two of Wands. We're at a crossroad, my dear. Okay, there's a decision that needs to be made right now. We are at a crossroad, either in your personal life or just on a large scale. We're at a major crossroad, okay, in history. What's at the root of all of this, Spirit? Where do we go from here? What's at the root of this is the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups speaks about wish fulfillment. It speaks about contentment, okay, emotional fulfillment. Guys, I think we're going to get there. I don't want to be toxically positive. I don't want to just be capping y'all up with butterfly rainbows and bullshit, because you know I'm even that kind of spiritualist. I don't do the bubblegum and glitter shit. But remember that reading from the other day, that message that my ancestors sent me to the Bible for, speaking about faith. Okay? We do need to have faith that the divine realms, that the ancestral realms are walking alongside us. Y'all know I've been talking about that. Not even so. I do think that we are going to get to a point where that's crazy. They said our nervous systems. We are going to get to a point where our nervous systems can have a break. Some of you all are really internalizing the shit that's happening out in the world. Some of you all are really, like, it's really fucking with you. And to that I say, I'm so sorry that you're feeling like that, that you're going through that. Okay? This is why I say, try to disconnect, try not to get too involved. I know it's hard to ignore the bullshit, but you have to take space for yourself. You have to turn your TV off. You have to put your phone down. You have to take care of yourself first. Okay? That can also be a message of the Nine of Cups as well. Prioritizing yourself, prioritizing how you're feeling, and nurturing and taking care of yourself. Stop watching this bullshit. Stop engaging with this bullshit. All right? Tell me about the past for my collective here. Don't you do it. No, say don't you. All right, there was some type of breakthrough, some type of communication that came through. This communication was, for some of you, it was a harsh truth. It was something that you needed to hear. Somebody needed to see. There's an exchange, like you watching an exchange with someone else. But there was something that you needed to see. In the recent past, there was something that you needed to know that came to you. We're going to, of course, clarify what that is. All right, tell me about the possible future for my collective here. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. I love to see a few good aces. And tell me about the expected future for my collective. The Lovers. The Lovers. I don't know what they doing upstairs, but we're going to clarify. All right. Spirit, talk to me about the anxiety, the stress that my people are going through. What's up, Fred? Two of Pentacles. Yo, whether you're high or low, you gotta tip on the tightrope. Tip on the tightrope. Y'all really trying to keep your balance. You really trying to keep your balance. Like, some of y'all are really struggling mentally, really struggling to keep your balance in this chaotic world that we are living in right now. Like I said, we have our own personal problems. We got bills, we got kids, we got, health issues. We got like so much shit that we gotta deal with. And then here comes this government with they fuck shit. Like, bruh. Bruh. All right, so y'all are really trying to focus on keeping your balance. Crossing this energy is the Two of Wands, some type of choices that need to be made, some type of path that you need to make a decision about. Tell me about this Two of Wands crossing. Sleep on it. Sleep on it. Four of Swords energy. All right, so whatever this crossroads is that you're at, you may need to take some time to just like sleep on it, quite literally. I know that you're having a difficult time sleeping because your mind is running. Definitely get you some ashwagandha or other herbals to help rest your mind, but you have to calm your mind. You have to find peace. You have to find peace right now. And I know that that is a big ask. I know that that's hard to do right now with all the chaos going on, but you have to prioritize it. Okay. Nine of Cups here at the center, at the root of all of this. So again, prioritizing peace for sure. Tell me about this, Spirit. I might need to get myself self-love oracle out here, my self-care oracle out here for the collective. Ace of Swords. You all may have already gotten like a download or some type of okay, all right. For some of you all, you did get some type of download from your spirit team, from your ancestors, your angels, that you need to prioritize, like self-care, nurturing yourself, creating a peaceful space for yourself. Because like I said, you all are being, hi Christine, you all are way too connected to what's going on outside. And I kind of touched on this last night in my wellness check when I talked to y'all last night. Some of y'all identify as empaths. Some of you all are out here feeling the world's woes. Y'all are out here crying and you don't know why. You might not have even looked at the news and nothing, scrolled on TikTok, looked at no social media, and you just feeling overwhelmed and you just crying for no reason. It's because y'all are tapping into the collective's heartbreak. Y'all are tapping into the collective pain. You all have to prioritize self-care. You have to prioritize peace for yourself. Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off. Okay. That was clarified by the Ace of Swords, which is what is in the recent past. So for some of you, you all have realized, maybe you've gotten like a communication from a doctor. Maybe you all have had some type of stress event, like a heart attack, a stroke, a panic attack, anxiety attack, something that made it very clear to you that you are way too connected to what's happening on the outside. There has been something that's happened that's made it very clear to you that you're way too connected. Tell me about this Ace of Swords, Spirit. What's this communication? This hard truth? Bitch, I can't make this up. Like, I be channeling like a motherfucker, y'all. Like, I told y'all this yesterday. Y'all gotta take care of us. The Empress is clarifying the Ace of Swords. The Empress energy is about nurturing, taking care of, self-care, self-love, taking care of you and yours, prioritizing that. Come on. Please take care of yourselves out here. Please do. Yo, I might be too, because what I was finna say, it might not have landed. Y'all might be too raw for me to say what I was gonna say. But shit, I don't know. I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna do y'all like that. But it was funny. Tell me a little bit more, Spirit, about this Ace of Swords and this Empress energy. Yeah, something. Yeah, thank you. I didn't even need to clarify that shit. For some of y'all have had some type of breakdown, some type of heart attack, stroke, anxiety attack, mental breakdown. Some of you all have just literally just stopped. Like seeing what you see, experiencing what is going on in the world. Like you all have, you were overloaded. You were overloaded and you literally just fucking stopped. You just stopped and you fucking broke down. You just broke down. Please take care of yourselves. Don't let what's going on kill you, hurt you. That's what they want. That's what they want. They want y'all stressed. They want y'all broke. They want y'all weakened. They want y'all overwhelmed. They want y'all giving up, clocking out. It's what they want. Don't give them what the fuck they want. Ace of Pentacles energy, future possibility, based on this recent past energy, based on the fact that Pentacles energy speaks to health. It's time for you all to take your health more seriously. What you eat, getting water, getting enough sleep, meditation for some of y'all, connection with divine realms. If you can't get grounded outside, Christine, get grounded with your ancestors. Get grounded with your angels and your ancestors. Okay, Christine says she's been praying. She's getting grounded in her spirituality. If you can't get grounded outside, get grounded and tap in with your spirit team. Okay, so part of your new health practice can be, yes, focusing on eating good food, fruits, vegetables, water, healthy proteins, whole grains, all of that, but also talking to your people, starting the day with prayer, starting the day with meditation, going to sleep after having some ashwagandha, going to sleep after having some tea, going to sleep to frequency music, to a clean bed, to herbs in your pillowcases. Like really prioritizing your mental health, your emotional health, your spiritual health. Clarify, Spirit. Magician in the reverse. Yeah, some of y'all haven't been doing that. Some of y'all haven't been doing that. And if you do, you all have been falling off of your spiritual practices, and don't think I'm coming for you because a bitch ain't been doing what she's supposed to be doing either. They coming for me right now too. But y'all are not using the resources available. You're not using what you know, what you understand to be helpful. A lot of y'all understand that what we're experiencing is a spiritual war, but y'all are out here acting human as fuck what's that about? You're spiritual. You are a spiritual being with spiritual resources and connection to divine realms, and you're out here breaking down like a human, having mental collapse like a human. You got to take care of your vessel. You got to take care of your spiritual body too. Yeah, so no shade, not attacking, because I need to do better as well. But I'm just delivering the messages that Spirit need all of us to hear. That's all. So the expected future is alignment with the lover's energy. Okay, it's time for us to get back on track, get back aligned. Doing this is going to help us get in the company. Oh, not in the company. That's not what there's a certain existence that we're supposed to be living in, that, you know, there's certain spiritual principles that we believe in. There's certain types of people that we like to be around. There's certain vibrations that we want to enjoy, and tapping in with our spiritual, nurturing our spiritual bodies, nurturing our physical bodies will help align us with, you know, getting into the spaces that we want to be in, align us with the people that we want to surround ourselves with, who have the same type of principles that we do. They're saying something to me about like higher vibrational people, places, things. So I talked to y'all a little while ago about like a spiritual ascension, about like the biblical rapture being a energetic one, that a lot of us were ascending and some people weren't. It feels like they're saying it's like some of us are kind of slipping into low vibration. We're slipping into that lower plane where we're not supposed to be, where we don't belong. And it's because we are kind of stepping away from our spiritual practices, because we're not doing what we know that we need to do. And it's easy for us to kind of fall into like the lower vibrational energies, and those energies, you know, exist on like 3D planes. We don't exist there. We have access to 4 and 5D, but because we're not eating right, because we're not praying right, because we're not cleansing right, because our homes are cluttered, because spirit can't flow through our spaces like it needs to, we're falling into low vibration. We're having mental collapse. We're having stress and insomnia. We're having depression. We're having all of these very human, very natural emotions that we would have less of if we were in alignment. Okay, so Spirit saying, get information, bitch. Okay, ladies, now let's get information. Clarify the lovers. Yeah. Quickly. We have the Knight of Wands and the Hermit energy. Quickly get in touch with your star player, your higher self. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Quickly. Not now, but right now. Spirit said, not now, but right now. Because what are you doing? You know what you're supposed to be doing. You know what it is. All right, so what is the status of my collective right now, Spirit? Christine been following the monks walking across America, reminding us of what to do. Their main thing is to be at peace even in the chaos. Come on with a message, Christine. Come on with a message for the collective. All right, what is the status of my people right now? What is the status of my collective right now? Magician. First of all, don't y'all forget that y'all magical as fuck. Don't y'all forget that y'all have spiritual resources that y'all out here not using. Magician came out in the reverse already. Don't y'all forget that y'all are manifesting masters with access to multiple resources, physical and intangible. Conjurers, where y'all at? Hoodoos, where y'all at? Wiccan homies, where y'all at? Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Come on, what are we doing? We ain't no weak ass bitches. Like, what are we doing? Let us not forget who we are. Let us not forget our power, please. And thank you. All right, what's surrounding my collective right now? Knight of Cups energy. This just feels, okay, so, you know, the Knight of Cups has many meanings, especially for me. But what I'm just feeling, seeing is just a wave of water. The water represents spiritual energy, not even in a cup. He's holding a brain. Let's say this brain is yours. Stop trying to use your human brain and let the divine flood your mind. Let the divine surround you. Let the divine surround you. This is what is surrounding you right now. That's the placement that that card is in. So there's a lot of divine energy, a lot of spiritual energy surrounding you. And you out here trying to use your brain instead of your crown chakra. Instead of using your spiritual brain. Okay? Come on, y'all gotta remember who y'all are. Wake up. Wake up, Mr. West. What's in the mind and the emotion of my collective? Y'all just like, where's the fucking light at the end of the tunnel? The sun card energy. Like, just give me the light. Because I need that. Because what is happening outside? This is some bullshit. When does the happiness come? When does the abundance and the peace come? When do the good times roll, bitch? Because what's happening outside do not look like a good fucking time. All right, so on your mind and emotion is like happiness. Like, you like, damn, like, when can we get this? Some of y'all might be thinking about a rooftop party. There's literally, like, I never noticed that. Like zombies, I guess, on the top of this rooftop. Y'all like, when can we go outside and enjoy ourselves? Because outside is not looking too enjoyable right now. All right, what is the outcome here? Two of Swords. Making head over heart decisions. What I'm feeling with this, not to be the bearer of bad news. But before things can get better, and I told y'all already that things are going to get worse before they get better. But before they can get better, some of us are really going to have to make some really hard decisions. Okay, we're going to have to get out of our feelings and get in our head. That, what that feels like to me, look, Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. For us to have a new beginning, for us to be able to plant some seeds for a new world. Some of us are going to have to get out of our feelings. What that feels like to me, hey, New Life, it's very obvious probably for a lot of you, but a lot of black and brown people are calling a lot of non-melanated people out right now. And a lot of them are triggered by what's being said. A lot of them are triggered at them being called to action. And those people are going to have to get out of their feelings and use their eyes, use their ears, their minds, and their cognitive, you know, they're going to have to stop with the cognitive dissonance, and they're going to have to really start thinking. They're going to really have to stop thinking. Start thinking. So many people are calling this out, yelling this out, saying like it's not about race no more. It's not about political group anymore. Like it's not. I've been saying it. It's not about that shit no more. This is about survival now. Hello, wake up. Hello, wake up. And a few people falling by the wayside like a motherfucker. Like a few people really not getting it or not wanting to get it. Word to the ones who are. Shout out to the ones who are. To the ones that are finally waking up. Because that's really what it's all about. This is the age of Aquarius, the age of awakening. Truths are being revealed. Right? So, some people are going to have to get out of their feelings. And get in these streets. Get on their platforms. And even if it's not that major, some people are going to have to start talking to their families. Like, why the fuck did you vote for this bullshit? Do y'all not see? Like, some people are going to have to get active. We don't got time for delicate bullshit, feelings being hurt. Because a lot more than feelings is being hurt right now. Alright, so Magician energy. This is y'all. Y'all got resources. Y'all got things that you're capable of. Y'all got abilities right now. Connections. Y'all can make some shit happen. Temperance energy. It may take time. It may take patience. But Temperance energy is also a card of alchemy. It's time to transmute some shit. It's time to transmute the bullshit. Okay? We can cause a shift. We do have power. They would love us to think that we don't, but we out here being the magician. Like, obviously we do, bitch. Spirit said we do. Who the fuck are y'all? Spirit said we do. So we do have power, even if they would love us to think that we don't. Even if they would like to present, if they would like to present my kids. If they would like to present an illusion of powerlessness over the collective. T Spirit. One thing, okay, yeah. Everybody got pew-pews. We all got pew-pews. They're funding the pew-pews for Los Cielos, right? But one thing that we got that this regime doesn't, and that Los Cielos most certainly doesn't, is brain power. We clearly smarter than these motherfuckers. Clearly. We need to utilize that ability. And while that's not a spiritual ability, knowledge is power, is it not? Ain't that what they've been teaching us? They done taught us a lot of lies in school, but one thing that they taught us that was true. Knowledge is power. Take this time to inform yourself. Take this time to really just like reflect on what's going on in the world and come up with some even little things. They don't have to be major. You don't have to come up with the solution for this civil war that we're in. You don't have to do that. But just little things that you can come up with to create positive change. Imagine if you doing it, I'm doing it, they doing it. People all across the world who ain't even in the sound of my voice are just thinking of just like little ways to make shit better. And we all just do that shit. Whatever it is. Y'all think shit not gonna get better? With millions of people just finding one thing to make things better to do? It's going to. Okay, so we can cause a shift. We can change things. We will be inspired by spirit to do something. All different things. Some people are going to be inspired to just take to the streets and be on they rebel shit, on they gang shit, on they pulling out they pew-pews and whatever else they got. Then there's going to be people who are inspired to do something different that is also going to contribute and also going to help. But I just don't think that they're going to win. I just don't. Not if we pull together. Some of those people are getting ducks. Is ducks code for something? What's ducks? All right, we're surrounded by spiritual energy. Oh, that's what that download was a minute ago. Remember I said your brain is being flooded by spiritual energy. You're surrounded by spiritual energy. Downloads. Y'all are getting downloads. Whatever you're feeling guided to do, even if it seems small, even if it seems like it's not going to do nothing, fix nothing. Some of the things that you come up with, oh yes, doxed. Some of the things that you all come up with may just be something that inspires somebody else to do something bigger. Y'all might just be out here being the spark that people need to be an explosion. So whatever you are feeling spiritually led to do that shit. Clarifying this is the High Priestess, but it fell in the reverse. Maybe it wasn't meant to, but I kind of am getting a message here. Short-sightedness and ignorance, hidden motives and agendas is a message of the High Priestess in the reverse. And remember when I was just saying, like, one thing we have over them is that we're actually not dumb. A lot of people who support this bullshit are indeed short-sighted as fuck. They a little touched. They not really comprending. And that, for whatever reason, that kind of feels like a key. That feels like something we have over them that we need to be taking advantage of. Because they not smart. They not. Yeah, I don't meaning to sound arrogant, but have y'all listened to them talk or engaged in conversations with them? And do you still feel like you have all of the brain cells that you started with? There's something to that. There's something to that. But with the High Priestess, let's take it in the upright. That is spirit. That is spirit connecting with you. That is, your intuition. So really tap the fuck in with your intuition. Really tap the fuck in with your spirit guides and your angels and your ancestors. Really consider the downloads that you're receiving. Write them the fuck down. Some of y'all are having some dreams. They don't make sense. They don't make sense. Me and Christine, we talked about this earlier. They don't fucking make sense. I'm having dreams that don't make sense. But sit with them. Write them down. They may make sense to you next week. They may make sense to you randomly out of nowhere while you're just cooking dinner. And you're going to be like, that's what the fuck that was about. Even though initially it didn't seem like it was about that at all. So really tap the fuck in with what you all are seeing when you're asleep. What you all are dreaming about. Fucking Neptune is moving into Aries. Spirit is literally telling you what action to take. Come on, astrology. See, that's why I've been needing to tap in with the astrology more. Fucking Neptune is moving into Aries. Spirit is literally telling you how to move. How you need to move forward. Tap the fuck in with your people. Black Lion, don't you come in here with the shenanigans. That's not what that dream meant at all. Hi, how are you today? He out here already. He didn't even get in here good. All right, so in your emotions, clarity, happiness, abundance, freedom. I can't move. I need freedom too. Hey. Tell me, we got freedom on our mind. We tired of this oppressive ass bullshit. What we gonna do about it, gang? What we gonna do about it? We gonna get that shit. What the fuck is you talking about? 9 of Pentacles. We're gonna get our independence. We're gonna become independently stable. Ooh, hold up. Is that what we finna do, Spirit? I've been feeling this too. What I just felt like that meant is the people are going to gain independence from the government. And that's honestly what the fuck we need to do, because what the fuck is they doing? Fuck they got going on. And why are we going for it? Why are we allowing it? It's literally more of us than it is of them. Why are we going for this? Talk to me about that, Spirit. Why are we going for this? 8 of Swords energy. 8 of Swords speaks about being in a self-imposed prison. We are in prison because we don't believe that we have power. Like, there's too many people, and not necessarily y'all, not us, not us. We know better. We know we're sovereign. But there's really just too many people who have a mindset that imprisons them. And they apply it to life here in this country. Like, well, we can't do this and that because of the government. We can't do this and that because of the government. We can't, because that's illegal. Laws. Bitch, when the last time they followed the law? When the last time they fucking respected the Constitution? Too many of us are not thinking free. Not us, but you know them. Too many of us are not thinking freely. We out here limiting what we can do, what we can have, and what we're capable of because of laws. Because of the government. They say we can't. Why can't we? Why can't we? Because of los cielos? It's more of us than there is of them. Christine said, remember, words are spells. Use them properly. That part. Why can't we? Shit, spells are spells. Y'all, if you know, you know. Use them properly. We don't have to be imprisoned. We don't have to live limited. Because we are not limited beings. We are limitless. We are not fucking prisoners. We are sovereign. If our spirits are sovereign, why would we allow our bodies to be in prison? Why wouldn't we live outside this matrix? Why would we not live outside of this illusion? We can make our internal worlds match our external worlds. That's the power of manifestation. That's what it means to be an alchemist. Temperance energy is literally the energy of alchemy. They came out together. Archangel Michael is the temperance angel. If we believe in our ability to shift our reality, we will be supported by the divine realms in doing so. We will be supported by the divine realms in doing so. Christine said, if you show them the power of your spirit, they will flee. Actually, like, you really ate with that. Because think about it, my motherfucking chosen homies. Hey, Shonda Boo. I'm about to say something that I know y'all can relate to. For those of you all who have been on your spiritual journey for a little minute, you all have had multiple friends, multiple acquaintances, right? And along your spiritual journey, as you've had these friends who may also identify as spiritualists, hi bae, as soon as they've seen your power, your ability, when you've shown them like I can, this is one thing that I can do, and they've seen that you really are chosen, they see that you really are powerful, they see that about you, do they not flee? How many people have distanced themselves from you after realizing that you really are who the fuck you say you are? That you really can do certain things, that you really do have certain power. Do you know why they do that? Because they're low vibrational beings. When you show a low vibrational entity that you stand in power, that you walk in divine light, they run because they're some punk ass bitches. I have had multiple low vibrational ass spiritualists back the fuck away from me once they realized that I was really about this life. I really be out here getting messages. I really be out here knowing shit. I really can do a whole lot of other shit that some of you all have seen and some of you all haven't. But those of y'all who have been here since the beginning, y'all have seen the visitations. Y'all have seen me embody certain spirits. When you show that you really about this life and you have certain power, certain, you walk in a certain energy, they will fucking flee. So this is why y'all need to tap back in, get back in alignment with your spiritual practices. Do your prayers daily. Ooh, I'm talking to myself too. Do your prayers daily though. Wake up and honor your Ori. Do your Ori prayer. Wake up, honor your ancestors. Do your divinations. Ask your Ori or your higher self, where am I meant to be today? What am I led to do today? What do you have for me today? What messages do I need to know today? Do that shit. Kel said they run and get scared to approach. They do. And that's the beautiful thing about being chosen. Fuck ass people, get the fuck away. And even if they don't get the fuck away, they can't hide who they are from you anymore. Then you get the fuck away. They can't hide that they hate you. They can't hide that they envy you. They can't hide that they fear you. Even if they try to act like man, ain't nobody worried about her. You should be. You should be. Talking about, I was scared to talk to you. I don't know how you will react. You said, BK, I was scared to talk to you. Yeah. Peep that. But take that knowing and use it as a weapon right now. Use it as a weapon right now. So the thing about this principality that we're currently fighting against, I don't think they realize. If you all are watching on TikTok, make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. Follow me on YouTube, because these lives, this will be the last week that I go live here. I'm leaving TikTok, just FYI. But these principalities, they have an arrogance. Thank you, cows. They don't think we know who we are. Hey, Jack, thank you. They don't think we know our power. They don't think that we're aware of what the light does to that low vibration. Okay? They don't think we know. They're arrogant. So knowing what we know, we need to take this light, this energy, this power that we walk in and walk in that shit loud. We need to encourage others to walk in that shit loud, proud. Because what will the outcome be? These punk ass bitches gon' flee. Bars. But period though. Like, actually. What this feels like is the people that we have encountered, the bullshit that we have been through with certain people. This was all training for this bullshit. If that one ran and that one ran and that one ran when I showed them my power. If that one tried to overcome me, if that one tried to beat me down, if that one tried to derail me, it must have been for a reason. And I overcame all those bitches. Y'all been in a spiritual war. Y'all have been being spiritually attacked. Locally. By the people in your family, the people in your friend group, and the people that y'all are sleeping with. That was all preparation. That was all training for this bullshit. For the big war. We on the boss level now. We fighting Dr. Robotnik. Those are just little, yeah, get the fuck out of here. Now we fighting Dr. Robotnik. And what that's going to take is all of us knowing and understanding who the fuck we are, knowing and understanding our power. Okay, Shonda, you caught it. Understanding our power and utilizing it now. We have been trained for this. There's no reason for us to be fearful. We have been trained for this. So let's walk in this shit. Big steppers. That's gonna be the name of this reading. Big steppers, okay? We are some spiritual big steppers. And we need to fucking embody that shit. And we need to remind people who may have forgot. Bitch, you spiritual as fuck too. You was a big stepper too. You overcame X, Y, and Z, bitch. Big stepper. Don't be scared of this bullshit happening outside. You bigger than that shit. You spiritually bigger than this shit. Big stepper. So remind your friend that's struggling right now, that's depressed right now, that's separated from their fucking spiritual practice right now. Thank you, babe. That's spiritually separated from their practices right now. Remind their ass, bitch, what are you doing? Girl, stand up. You spiritually powerful, ho. We not scared of what's going on outside. We the big steppers. All right. So let's clarify the outcome and get into the oracles. Two of Swords energy, making that head over heart decision. Wheel of Fortune. Unfortunately, Wheel of Fortune is coming out in the reverse. Some of these people, they not gonna budge. And I think that's why Spirit talking to us like how they talking to us. Because some of these people just gonna be lost in the sauce. Those people who need to be on the front lines. Those people who need to get out their feelings and get in the fucking field. They're not going to. They're not going to. But we needed to see them. We needed to know who they was. Some people are really getting left behind. And it's not like... Y'all know how like the rapture stories are like... Y'all heard that movie Left Behind in the book? And it's like literally people getting raptured and left behind. Like... They getting left behind in a different way. Because the big steppers are coming through to motherfucking save the day. But we needed to see that they was gonna stagnate. We needed to see that they was gonna fail. We needed to see that they was not gonna fight. We needed to see that they was not gonna change their motherfucking minds. That they were gonna live in this dumbass fucking mindset that they live in. Okay, and I'm not talking about like the empaths. I'm talking about the people who chose this shit, who voted for this shit, and who get in their feelings when you call them out about it. The people who, when you talk to them about slavery, they feel all guilty and shit. No, I wasn't there. And why? No, you weren't there. But we're living in a world right now that has benefited from it. And you, pale man, are benefiting from it. And now you're not even trying to do nothing to fix it. We needed to see you, my boy. Left behind. Left behind. Left behind. So many non-melanated people need to see their people, because there's a lot of them out here fighting. There's a lot of them out here speaking up. There's a lot of them out here calling people the fuck out. And they need to see that when it gets real, there's still some of them who won't fucking man or woman up. They need to see their people. Just like a lot of brown people needed to see their people. Voting against this. Voting for this, rather. When a lot of us voted against it. We need to see our people. We need to see who we're leaving behind. We're not doing no forgiveness. Show yourselves. Let us see who the fuck you are. So when we take those big steps, we can leave you right there next to your choice. We can leave you laying beside who you chose. This is literally the line being drawn in the sand. You get right or you get left. But we needed to see people for who they were. And that's what it's coming down to. TikTok over here talking about I got an unstable connection. I bet the fuck I do. I bet the fuck I do. That's so funny because YouTube, y'all's connection never unstable. Ain't that crazy? And this is why we leaving TikTok. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. All right, let's get into the oracles. Are y'all tired of the African goddesses yet? I think I want to use the other deck with the other goddesses. They are also African, but they're just different goddesses. All right, which crystal spirit would like to speak to my collective today? Mookite Jasper, number 36. Am I? Okay, we'll let it slide. It's probably more so over there though. I just feel like they be on some other shit. What's it doing over here? They trying to stop me. You can't stop me even if you stopped me. Is that Lil Wayne? Who's that? I just be getting music references. I think it's Lil Wayne. That Lil Wayne? I'm talking straight. All right. All right. So, Mookite Jasper. Bitch. Immediately yes, spirit. Immediately yes. Immediately yes. The first word I see on the essential meaning. Risk. Are y'all willing to take the risk for freedom? Are y'all willing to take the risk for liberation? I am. Risk, adventure, new experiences, exploring unknown territory, and we are claiming personal power. Big steppers. Put big steppers in the comments. Drop some shoe emojis in the comments. Big steppers, okay? Drop some shoe emojis. Do they have a sneaker emoji? If they have a sneaker emoji, drop the sneaker emoji. Big steppers, okay? We are claiming personal power in this bitch. What you mean? The seemingly safe road is not the one to take right now. Hello? For your soul is on a path of healing and wants you to experience fulfillment and joy. Mukai Jasper Spirit is here to tell you that life is meant to be lived, so be adventurous now. Don't hold back to protect yourself from getting hurt. This crystal has appeared to encourage you to take the leap, take the risk, and draw confidence from knowing that you have the conscious universe as your ally. Let go of your worries and your old beliefs about the dragons that await you if you dare to step into the unknown. Risk taking is required now, and you are fully supported in saying no to playing it safe. Mukai Jasper Spirit's message is the adventure before the adventure before you is one of discovery, and wondrous gifts await you. New ideas, new partners, new experiences, and new possibilities for achieving what you want to what you desire. Be bold and venture forth. Like, bitch, couldn't make it up if I wanted to. Y'all see how I shuffle. I don't pull cards. I let the cards come out. Why was that message so motherfucking on point? Why? Not step into the unknown, Kels. Do you fucking hear me, girl? Like, big steppers. Hello. Like, the message literally says, step into the unknown. Take some motherfucking risks. Claim your personal power. Everything I was just saying. That card said, actually, stamp that. Stamp that, actually. Stamp that. You right, bitch. You channeled that right. And I'm going to just confirm it for you, little bitch. I'm answering questions that you haven't even gotten to fully type. That's not me answering you. That's spirit answering you. Divine channel. Divine channel, bitch. Like, spirit, why you ate that like that? Why you ate like that? Come on. Spirit, why you ate that like that? Let's get some, we're going to do the Black Goddess Within Oracle. I'm sorry if this be offending y'all, that I be having black cards. I'll try to mix it up and get some other oracles too. But, shit. Mother of all, hello. We all came from the motherland. This is a collective reading, Shay Shay. We talking about the big steppers. We getting hype. Okay, shut up, Black Lion. You so funny, bro. Well, I'm just saying. Now I'm blurry. Oh, now I'm blurry. Oh, now I'm blurry. Why y'all hating? See, they don't want y'all to get these messages. They're like, don't look at her cards, blur. Y'all don't need to hear her. Pause. Y'all don't need to hear what she's saying. Y'all don't need these messages. Y'all don't need these messages. Shh, silence her. But we can still hear more. Yo, if they try to stop me, do y'all know I will fucking come to y'all and give y'all these messages in the spiritual realm, bitch. Like, just so y'all know. If I'm not here in body, I will be here in spirit, and y'all will still catch these motherfucking messages. I'm not fucking playing, because I'm sitting here to do something for the collective, and I'm going to do that shit in my body or out of my body, bitch. Period. They can't stop me, even if they stop me. Right, girls? The fuck? Fuck they thought this was. Let's go. Tonight. Oh, that's one I can't pronounce. I'm going to have to take my time and say her name. We're going to pronounce it today. We're not doing none of that. We're going to sound it out. But we're going to start with Tanit. All right. Y'all see her? Y'all have seen her in the African Goddesses. She is in the African Goddess deck. All right. Tanit, Tunisia, Carthage. Okay. Standing in front of her temple, Tanit reigns over everything as far as the eye can see. From the land of her temple to where the heavens meet the horizon. Tanit is a warrior who advocates for and protects sailors, cities, and children. Some describe her as luck while others call her fate. No matter what you call her, Tanit is discerning with her grace and good fortune. So beware. Without proper adulation, Tanit is likely to withdraw her gifts. Tanit and her wisdom have persisted throughout centuries, surviving a stream of interloping attackers who would see her and her legacy erased. Talk about it. But Tanit persists while nothing but the ruins of colonizers remain. Tanit is still recognized and worshipped not only in her temple but also now in maritime traditions across the globe. Her symbol is a circle on top of a triangle separated by a bar representing arms. It is often found underneath a crescent moon, illuminating sailors' path around the world. Tanit's symbol guides the seafaring to safety, success, and liberation. If you have drawn this card, the ancestors are calling you to have courage, be discerning about who has granted access to you, and to navigate that which you are asked to endure with patience and power. Freedom and success are yours to gain once you travel the stormy seas that surround you. Invitation. Begin to create an enduring legacy by unapologetically staking claim to that which is yours. Why did this motherfucking message eat? Yo, like, what are we talking about right now? Interloping attackers. Like, literally, it's telling us to be a warrior. To not be afraid to walk in power against these interloping ass attackers. Bitch ass motherfuckers. Come through, spirit, with these messages, yo. Like, they are not missing right now. I love when they do this. I freaking love when they do this. Nyingon Mebegye is how I think that's pronounced. Okay, with the plate and the fork and the knife, because they eating. Is they eating now? Is they eating now? Like, come on. Born from the cosmic egg. This is a Gabon in Cameroon, by the way. Born from the cosmic egg of the supreme being, Nyingon Mbege is the female aspect of the great universal source. As one of the oldest deities in the Fang pantheon, she is most powerful in the darkest part of the night. Yes. The moment when daybreak is just as distant as nightfall. Imbued with the generative power of the universe, Nyingon Mbege visits miracles upon those who worship her. Her sacred instrument is the harp. The musical notes spring from the plucked strings and weave themselves into melodies that can pierce the ancestral veil. Ooh, it's giving sinners vibes. Carrying messages from this realm to theirs. Nyingon Mbege. Ooh, I need to. Ooh, okay. Uses the harp to communicate the prayers, evocations, and incantations of the earthbound to the beings who reside in the ancestral lands. The songs she plays are complex and nimble, and the messages also travel from the ancestors to you. If you are pulling this card, you are being reminded that one of the ways the ancestors speak is through music. You are being asked to play or listen to sacred music, even if you don't have drums. You can use your hands, your feet, your voice. If you are able to open the ancestral portals, or put on some music that touches you deeply and integrate the lyrics, the music writes on your soul. Invitation: play or make music to open the ancestral portals. Do y'all know y'all's ancestry? Because one thing that I do before ceremonies, and even if I'm just doing stuff by myself, is I turn on those Haitian spiritual music. I put on Haitian spiritual music. Okay. Give Give me 1 second. I'm gonna answer your question. If not Haitian, then I will put on like African ancestral music, and that does like bring spirits into my space. I do have connection and communion with them through those kinds of music. So if you have a spiritual practice that has music associated with it, now is the time to really be listening to that music, to be praying, to be in communication or in communion with the spirits through that music. If you don't know what music is associated with that, follow your ancestry. You will find the music, I promise. And even if you are like, let's say you were raised Christian, you don't go to church anymore, you're not associated with it anymore, that music is tied to Black Christian. It's tied to the music of Africa, like ancestral music. That's why it's so used in like hoodoo and stuff like that, because it's still tied to, y'all see all the time, they always, whenever it's time to leave a situation, y'all see there's a leak in this whole building in this deck. That's because it's still tied to your ancestry, it's still tied to the spiritual realm. So find the music of your people, okay? Find the music of your people and play that shit loud and proud right now. Commune with your spirits, bring them in. When y'all writing those petitions, when you're asking for help, those of y'all who have been praying about the state of the world, do it while you're listening to this music. Write your petitions while you're listening to this music. Bring the spirits in. Okay? So this deck is the Black Goddess Within Oracle by Giovanni Washington, PhD. I think I ordered it from Facebook. Her ad kept coming up a lot on Facebook. So I ordered it from there. I think I actually did a walkthrough on YouTube of like all the cards in this deck. So if you want to subscribe to my YouTube, there should be a whole playlist of like tarot oracle deck walkthroughs where you can see the cards, all the cards, me opening the box, everything, and decide if you want to buy them. I don't have any like affiliate links or anything. They're just cards that I liked and I wanted to support Black art. All right. Shonda said, I've been waiting to deep clean my space and listen to gospel music. Like, girl, y'all remember when I said I was gonna clean up? I kind of did, but there's still stuff that needs to be decluttered. I need to throw away boxes. I got a lot to do, so I need to be right with you, Shonda. Let's go ahead and put the box on. Okay, so the last card, Anuket. Y'all see ya? Okay. Make sure y'all can both see. All right, so Anuket. They also have like all the other names that they go by. Nubia, the Great Temple on Elephantine Island and the Nile River, Egypt. In ancient times, Anuket stood in her temple on the island of Elephantine, in the middle of the Nile River, surveying the status of her waters. The Blue Nile River in Egypt had 3 seasons: flood, growth, harvest. Anuket controlled the annual inundations, bringing water from the rainy season in the Ethiopian highlands. Anuket directed the river to carry fertile silt to the lower regions, creating an environment ripe for cultivation. Anuket's timing was so impeccable that local folks set their calendars based on her floodings. Ashikale's abundant water brings life. The 2 tributaries of the Nile are considered to be Anuket's outstretched arms, embracing the valley and everything that happens inside of it. Anuket's epithets include nourisher of the fields and giver of life, as her beneficial waters bring bountiful harvest to what would otherwise be a desolate affair. Anuket stands triumphantly, representing the infinite, never-ending blessing of the river Nile. But take care. Borrowing the speed of her companion Gazelle, Anuket can hasten the waters, causing it to become torrential and dangerous as it takes on a sometimes unpredictable ferocity of Anuket's warrior tendencies. Beware of being swept downriver, right past spirit. If you are pulling this card, the ancestors' abundant blessings are upon you. You may be required to shift your life to accommodate their generosity. Invitation. Use discernment. Enjoy the bounty and know when it is too much. Okay? So, for example, in order to enjoy my ancestors' abundant blessings, I have to shift from TikTok to Instagram. So make sure that y'all are following me on Instagram and or YouTube, especially YouTube, in order to continue to receive what I need to receive and do the work that I need to do. Right? This situation of compromise, and in order for me to not block the flow of abundance from my life, I have to use my discernment and do what is necessary. Okay, so let's get an angel number, a postcard, and a song message, and then we will pull numbers. I'll do 3 numbers today. Hi, Nani. You're making confirmation cards right now. Okay, period. 1, 2, 3. Come on, Kels, with the angel numbers. All right. So what is the angel number for my collective here, Spirit? Y'all got the message. Y'all know what y'all need to do. Y'all got y'all assignment. I hope y'all really been following along, listening, taking this in. If you need to rewatch this reading, it will be on YouTube with timestamps. All right, angel number 1313. First of all, let's appreciate that 13 is the number of the death card. Endings, bringing about new beginnings. Okay, Phoenix energy. Okay, and it says seek comfort. Comfort, protection, assurance, support, safety, angels, and reassurance. The number 1313 brings special protection from your angels. They want you to know that you can seek comfort and safety under their watchful care as they work extra hard to shield you from negativity. Like, hello. In what areas of your life do you need extra comfort or protection? And how can you seek it with reassurance of your angels? Take a moment to create a comforting space for yourself, whether through relaxation techniques, meditation, or connecting with a trusted friend. Remember that you are under the care of angels. Literally said all of this in the beginning of this reading. That y'all need to turn the TV off. Stop scrolling on TikTok. Stop watching fucking Fox News. Stop paying attention to what they're doing because they're trying to lower your vibration. Yes, be informed, be aware. Don't be willfully ignorant. You need to engage with the fuck shit. If something happens, look at it. Okay, this is what they got going on today. And go back to your safe space. Go back to your positive energy. Purge the shit. Don't internalize it too much because a lot of you all are feeling it. Literally, y'all are feeling the pains of other people, and that's beautiful. Every empath should. All right, y'all are helping, like I said last night, take some of the weight off of the people who really can't handle it. But it's not all yours. It's not all yours to have. It's not all yours to carry. All right, so make sure y'all are taking care of yourself, prioritizing yourself. All right, what is the postcard, Spirit? Postcard. Yeah, you talk about your daughter a lot, Christine. She really, you take that girl on a walk or something. She can't be out here just absorbing all of it. It's not all of hers to carry. Like, it's not all hers to carry. All right, it says, dear you, bitch. Why would they start the sentence off like this? Like, they really in. Y'all, listen to this first sentence. Dear you, uncertainty is the new normal for the whole world. Indeed, it fucking is, because shit been looking real uncertain, Spirit. Carry on. Things are changing at a rapid pace, and the old ways we once trusted are no longer reliable. But leaving the familiar behind can be a good thing. When you are pushed to step into the unknown, you are pulled forward into discovering new possibilities that may have been hidden in plain sight. Check in with your higher power. Your soul knows better than your small self. Have faith in the support of the higher power and the infinite potential for your life. Right now, the advice we have for you is this: try something new, do something different. You won't know how it feels, what it looks like, or what the outcome will be if you do not take the first step into the unknown and experience the unfamiliarity. You will be so glad that you did, because the treasure will appear. We're so proud of you for being brave. You are so loved and so supported. Like, they said y'all need to be brave and stuff. They said y'all need to just understand that uncertainty is the new normal. They said that shit is changing. It's gonna be uncertain, bitch. Because shit is changing. These old systems have no place in the new world. They gotta go. They gotta motherfucking go. God damn it. All right, so let's get your changes here. Yeah. Let's get your song message. What is the song message for this spirit? Choo. He getting comfortable over there, boy. Get comfortable on them curtains that I ain't put up yet. Come on now, what's the song message for the gang? What's that song message for the gang, spirit? Yeah, I'm probably gonna get some other cards to put these on, so they'll be more like tarot cards and easier to shuffle. Bruh, next lifetime, Erica Badu. How do we interpret that? I kind of just feel like this is spirit pushing us into a new lifetime, like we're shifting into another lifetime, another timeline, a lifeline. Like we're shifting into our next lifetime. That actually came out today for the daily energy as well, this song. So y'all might want to take a look at the daily energy. I did not post the daily energy on TikTok. If you want to see it, you're going to have to head on over to Instagram or YouTube. I'm not putting no more of my content over here. And the only reason why I'm live over here is because I need y'all to go over there so I can go live on Instagram. All right. I need at least 700 of y'all to go over there and follow me so I can go live over there. I did not know they had changed that shit. But anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and get into these Savy readings. I need numbers in the comments 1 through 50. Get it right, get the reading. I'm gonna clean up these cards and get ready for that. Drop your numbers. Yeah, what I feel and what I've been seeing, like these, like the card said, the old systems are falling. This regime is a last-ditch effort at maintaining power in a place where they don't actually have it, where they don't have true power. Like when it comes to the divine, they don't have the juice, baby. Not like how we got. They don't. And they know that. And I feel like they're terrified of the chosen. They hate that so many of us are waking up. So many of us have ascended. So many of us have entered the 5th dimension. Because they are low vibrational entities, and that's why they need to control through fear and through low vibrations. And because some of us, or a lot of us, have, went back to our ancestral practices, or like found our power and have connected to our magic and have actually ascended in vibration, they are losing us. They're losing so many of us, and they are scared about it. They're terrified. All right, so keep on ascending, keep on staying tapped in. 26. Okay, so we got 26. Miss B over here said 26. We got 33, 15. Dang, Shonda beat you to it, Nani, with the 33. 4, 18. 26 is already said, Black Lion. Y'all psychic. Y'all might supposed to be days. I'm just playing. Bashar, I know Bashar. I know the homie Bashar. Like, I don't know him. Like, I've never met Bashar. But when I first learned, well, not when I first learned, but when I was really trying to gain some understanding about channeling, I watched that documentary about Bashar, and there's like 2 other channelers, and it was just like really insightful, and it was really like affirming to me, you know, because when you learn how to channel, or when you realize that you can channel, it's not really something that you learn to do. It can feel like, am I tripping? Like, where is this coming from? Like, what the fuck? But watching that was like confirmation for me. Like, yeah, I'm not tripping. I do be talking to who I be talking to. I do be getting messages from who I be getting messages from. So yeah, I know Bashar. And I'm so happy that I have found Bashar. And like the way that Bashar talks, like when he's Bashar, sometimes certain people, when I channel them, or when I channel like the ancestral realms or the angelic realms, my voice will change like that. And they do talk kind of choppy, like how he talks. And I didn't know that until, like, once I watched him, it confirmed for me, like, I'm not tripping. Because I was like, why do they sound like this? Why are they, like, you know? But no, yeah. I know for sure. All right, are y'all ready? We got 26 over there. Black Lion said he's switching his number to 10 since 26 was already taken. All right, so let's see. LJ, you still here? You want to guess a number? Who all over here on TikTok? It's 7 of y'all watching. Only one of y'all guessed the number. Y'all gonna be mad when Miss B win. All right. Y'all ready? Steady. Are you ready? What's going? Shonda, what? I did not even see that you typed that. That's so fucking crazy. I just started singing that song. That's so funny. I was just singing steady. Are you ready? And then I looked at you. And that is hilarious. I did not even know you had typed that. That's funny. Oh man, spirit is lit today. Love it. All right. 16. Who was the closest? We got 26 over there. 90. Anybody came closer than 90? Oh, Kels came the closest. All right. What's your question, Kels? I didn't even put a timestamp for the oracles. Love to see it. Yeah, buddy. Rolling like a big truck. All right, now, if you did not win, don't be discouraged, because spirit will hit you in the face with a message like that. Even if it wasn't your message, or you thought it was your message, you still might get mollywopped by spirit. Listen with discernment. Stay open. And catch these messages. All right, Kels, what's the message? What's the pregunta? Ooh, I love when y'all be on that type of time. I love to see it. I love to see it. The way I hate to see a love reading coming. But when y'all be on this type of time, I be like, yeah. Yeah. Kels want to know about her calling. All right, overall energy for Kel, spirit. Speak to me, speak through me. Let's clear the energy a little bit from that previous reading though. Like it was a good reading, but you know, we had all that other energy involved, and we don't want them trying to bogart and haterade in the dancery. All right, what's the overall energy for Kels and her calling? By the way, Florida water is still available on SavyCynthia.com. I do make it. Speaking of, girl, you clairvoyant. Have we talked about this before? Are you clairvoyant? So your overall energy is the Page of Cups and the Four of Swords. And the reason why I asked if you are clairvoyant, because water energy is spiritual energy. This is also a card for me of like intuitive messages. The Page of Cups, because I think of the fish as a little spiritual messenger. And of course, water energy. But then you've got the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords energy speaks about rest, restoration, meditation, sleep. So I feel like you're being called. Your calling has to do with clairvoyance, receiving messages from spirit through psychic sight. With it being swords energy too, that is a card of communication. So it's giving like a prophetic calling. Like you're meant to see things, you're meant to receive messages from spirit that you are meant to speak about, communicate with others about. Tell me more about this, Spirit. Yeah, not the first card coming out being the Seven of Cups, Pisces energy. Also about dreams, the dream state, spiritual communication through dreams. Eight of Wands as the card of communication and action, rapid progress. Like literally exactly everything I just said. Your moves, the moves that you make are meant to be made based on what you see, what you receive from spirit, what you're communicated about from spirit. Seven of Cups, Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands speaks about travel, air travel. It speaks about distance. It speaks about progress. With the Nine of Swords. So it kind of feels like you're meant to be speaking about progress far and wide, like on a platform. I don't believe that everybody is meant to have a platform or to be platformed, but I feel like you specifically are supposed to be heard far and wide. You are supposed to be heard by many people. Bottom of the deck, Two of Swords energy is there, making head over heart decisions. Nine of Swords is here as well. I want to clarify the Nine of Swords. Clarify the Nine of Swords, Spirit. Two of Swords in reverse, with the Two of Swords in the upright at the bottom of the deck. I don't feel like this is you, but I feel like your message is supposed to get to people who are scared, who are stuck. Like the type of fear that I'm seeing is like shaking in your boots, can't bust a move type fear. Like the messages that you're supposed to receive and convey are supposed to calm, soothe, get through to people who are terrified, who are afraid to bust a move. It's giving that you're a starter, an igniter. Does that make sense? What she said. Been putting on meditation frequency sounds while asleep to help you get messages in your dreams. Yeah. It feels like you're supposed to be doing something big, honestly. We got another card of stagnancy at the bottom of this deck. It feels like you get stuck people unstuck. You get stuck things unstuck. But it's through like your messages. It's through your words. It feels like you're like a jump start or an igniter. But not in a way of like Page of Wands. It's like igniting like through fire. It's through conversation. It's through like gentle nudges, ease, finesse. Like you kind of push people into things gently. It's not like Page of Wands where you just explode them into go. Like not that kind of energy. It's really smooth, gentle. I'm also getting something about you do this in the 5D. You do this in the dream realm too. Like whether you know it or not, you're visiting people in the dream realm. You're getting them unstuck. You're giving them a push. This can also be spirits as well. Spirits who feel stuck. Spirits who need to push forward, move on. But it's spirits in all form, whether they're physically embodied or not. You're meant to visit. You're meant to speak. You're meant to push, like, gently. I just see like a gentle, like, go ahead, you're okay. You're okay. Go ahead. Keep moving forward, you're okay. But I feel like this is something that you do in the physical realm, and this is something that you do when you sleep, whether you're aware of it or not. Yeah. Yeah. So gentle nudges. Not an aggressive, hard, not abrasive like me. Like you're a gentle push. Maybe a little breeze that caresses somebody's cheek. You're okay. All right. All right. What is the angel number for Kels? Your angel number is the angel number 8, abundance. Prosperity, opportunity, financial stability, emotional well-being, transformation. If you're struggling financially or emotionally due to changes in your life or relationships, your angels want you to see these difficulties are temporary and also an opportunity for growth. How can you embrace the changes in your life as opportunities to cultivate a greater abundance? Today, focus on one positive step you can take to improve your financial or emotional well-being, trusting that abundance is on the way. All right, so not push it. What is the song message for Kels? Song message for Kels. Oh no! Okay, charge that phone. Your song message is Lose Control by Teddy Swims. I lose control when you're not here with me. I kind of feel like that's appropriate. Not in the sense of like, but I feel like the people who you're meant to help, they may be 4 of Coins energy. Look, that's so funny. 4 of Coins energy, trying to control their lives, trying to like stagnate, trying to hold on to certain things too much. And then here you are right underneath is the Queen of Cups. Like, no, baby, let go. Stop holding on to that. And it's so funny because the Nine of Swords is under that too. And the Nine of Swords came out in your spread. So these people who have anxiety, who have stress, who have, you know, whatever issues they have, you are like literally just there helping them to lose control, to release, to surrender. There may be something that you're meant to do with like sleep meditation. What is that girl's name? She does like past life regression on YouTube. I follow her on Instagram too. But you might be supposed to do something like that too, like putting people in a state of like in a dream state to help them release some past life shit or understand, you know, what they're holding on to from a past life that's affecting them currently, something like that. Have you ever been interested in like past life regression or wanting to learn that? I want to learn it, but that shit's expensive. But shit, if it's meant for me, Spirit will make a way for me to afford it. But I think that's something that you might be having to do as well. It's not, yeah, it is hypnosis, but it's specifically hypnosis for past life regression. So like a lot of times, some of the shit that fucks us up in this world, like when we're not able to make progress or when we have certain addictions, you can go into your past life and see like you were an alcoholic in the life before this, you were a drug addict in the life before that, you had a gambling addiction in the life before that. Like you can see where you've carried this into your current life, things like that. Or maybe you've always had a loved one pass and you've just carried that grief into this life. So even though all of your loved ones are still present, you just feel this overwhelming grief, and now you have this addiction because you're trying to deal with the grief that you don't even know why you have. Like, her name is something Hypno. What is her name? Oh, I need to know her name right now. Something Hypno. But it's really fascinating to watch, and I want to learn it, but it's really expensive to learn. What is her name? Drop your numbers in the comments 1 through 50 in the meantime. A compass is a crazy gift. A compass is a crazy gift. Like the symbolism in that. Let me see if she comes up because I follow her. Kiyoshi, I think. Kiyoshi Hypno. I'll put it in the Discord if I find it, y'all. Don't let me forget. I think it might be like Kiyoshi. But she records the sessions and the people give her consent to put the sessions on her YouTube and on her Instagram. And it's so interesting to watch, y'all. Okay, so we have 5, 33, and 5. Shonda. Yo, Shonda wildin'. Over here on TikTok, if you want a reading, drop a number in the comments 1 through 50. If you guess it, you get the reading. Find it and send it to you. I will find it for you, Kels. I'll find it as soon as we get off of here. She's on IG. I actually follow her on IG, so if I find her profile, I'll just send it directly to you. But it's so fascinating to watch. Like, you're gonna be tripped the fuck out for memory and carry. Oh, okay. I see y'all in the Discord, not letting me forget. Y'all like, no, bitch, you gonna remember this because we want to know. Inquiring minds want to know. Like, it's so fascinating to watch. I might actually watch some on my TV. I'm gonna go on YouTube on my TV and watch some of her regressions. Astral projecting. Okay, you may be able to do that too. This is what I'm gonna tell you about astral projection. I've done it multiple times, and on no occasion that I've done it can I tell you how I did it. I just did it. I wasn't trying to, and I only knew that I was doing it because as I was getting ready to wake up, I was in the in-between and I could hear what was going on around me even though I was asleep. Like, one time it happened, I had ordered groceries the night before and I could hear, so this is my bedroom where I'm at, then there's a whole living room, kitchen, living room, and then the front door. I could literally hear the delivery driver sitting my bags down at the front door. And then I got back into my body and I woke up. The fucking groceries were there. I wasn't imagining. I wasn't dreaming. I could hear everything that was happening while I was asleep. I could tell that I was standing by my bed. I can sense it. And then I got into my body, woke up. Groceries was there. Everything that I thought I was experiencing, I was experiencing. I do not know how I did it. Someone else told me, someone I had never met before, a friend of a friend. We were getting ready to do a misa, and this girl who I'd never met, she was supposed to come to the misa, but I guess we were in like a group chat or whatever, and she was telling me that she's actually met me before in the astral realm. Never seen her before. She was unfamiliar to me, but she said, "I know you, I've seen you in the astral realm." What? Like, I don't not believe you, but also I have no recollection of it. But that's the thing. I don't know if you're supposed to try to get to that point, because I cannot remember anything. I can't tell you what our interactions were when I was in the astral realm with her, what she seen me do, what we talked to. I can't tell you anything because I do not know. I think this is like your higher self is doing shit. So you may already be out here doing cartwheels in the astral fields. Like, you might be already out here doing this shit, girl. And you'll realize it when the time is right, I guess. There will be things that start happening, or you'll start having moments where you wake up and you realize, like, you know that you were traveling. But I don't know how to actively do it. I know that there are people who actively do it, but I don't know how they do that. One thing I'll never do is act like I know everything, because this spiritual shit is crazy. All right, let's see who gets the reading. If I don't know, I will tell you I don't know. And that's one thing I do not have any idea of how I do it, how I've done it at least 2 or 3 times that I actively remember, but can't tell you how I started doing it. Can't tell you nothing. I can tell you about each experience, but I cannot tell you how we got there. The number is 15. Nobody on TikTok guessed the number, so who's the closest over here? Yeah, they say it's dangerous, but I think as long as you have like protection, like ancestral protection. And I don't think your ancestors and your spirit guides would just be letting you just lollygag if they were going to have you not get back in your body. Christine, you did it twice when you were a kid that you can remember, but you don't know how you did it. Did you intentionally do it, or did it just happen and you remember it? Because it just happens to me and I remember it. Yeah, I've heard that too. I don't know that I've ever looked down, but I've been aware of the fact like I was standing next to my body. I've never looked down. First it was 16, now 15, yeah. Who was the closest? Let me see. I guess the next number y'all need to guess is 14, huh? Who was the closest? I guess 90 would be the closest. 5 is closer to 15 than 33, right? And 42. What's your question, Nani? Yeah, it just happened. Like, I wish I knew how. Sometimes I want to record myself when I'm asleep, but I don't know if I would be too scared to watch the video. Nani, you. She like, Nani. You were flying? Yeah, I don't be flying. What was I doing? I just, like, one time I was just like in the house. It was like future. It was future. I had a baby with my ex, who I would never have a child with. She's a demon. No respect, no disrespect to the demons. I know y'all like, we are nothing like that hoe. But like, I was walking around the room having a conversation with her, walked out of sight into the ensuite bathroom, was talking to her. Meanwhile, I was laying on the bed still and was aware that I was still laying on the bed. So there was 2 of me's in the room, one laying on the bed and one in the bathroom having a conversation with her. And the one of me that was laying on the bed, I guess it would be like my 3D version, was having a conversation with one of my ancestors, who at the time I didn't know was an ancestor, because she came as like a little person and she's not a little person. And she was like talking to me about stuff, and I was talking to her, and then my other version of me was talking to my ex while my ex was holding our baby, walking around the room, like getting it to go to sleep, or like rocking it or whatever. I don't know. It felt like the future though, or maybe a version of the future, but I would never, ever in a million years get back with that bitch. Can we astral project to the beach? Let's try to group astral project to somewhere. Okay, Nani say she open. Let's see what messages we have for Nani. Nani, don't piss me off with your energy now. Come on. Give me something good for Nani now. Alright, Spirit, speak to me, speak through me. Now, how cute. He's so annoying. What's the overall energy for Nani? Okay, we got the Page of Pentacles and the Fool card. Nani, it's time for you to trust the universe. Move forward with optimism. Spread your love and fly. I don't know why that song, but that's just what I heard, because the words on the card says spread your wings and fly, but I heard spread your love and fly. I just want to fly. Page of Pentacles. It's time for a new beginning, honey. It's time to plant some seeds for opportunity. Page of Pentacles energy speaks about a financial windfall as well. It can be a stable new beginning, a new start with the Fool card. So I'm gonna have to come back to this conversation. Let me get these readings, because now you want to talk about telekinesis. All right, what's up for Nani? Nani, you get on my nerves, girl. You get on my nerves. You be stressing me out. Nani. Nani. You be stressing me out, girl. Shit. Nani. 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 You need to get on and go. But you are conflicted. You are conflicted about something. Seven of Pentacles energy. It's about if your effort is worth the energy. Okay. If something is worth your energy. What is that something? We have the Lover's card and we have a Hierophant card. Please tell me this ain't what I think it is, Nani. Two of Swords. Needing to make a hell of a hard decision. Being at an impasse. Being stuck. Being in conflict. Not SpongeBob sitting alone, man. Nani. How many times have they told you you need to move around? You need to go. You need to have a new beginning. You and the kids need to pack up and goddamn go. You thought you did that though? And then when you didn't, you just gonna stay there? No. You can't be like, oh, well, he found me, so I guess. You 45 minutes away right now? Y'all not in the same building anymore? Black Lion, I didn't want to be the one to say it. I didn't want to be the one to say it, friend. I didn't want to be the one to say it, friend. A whole nother state, a whole nother country, a whole nother planet. Planet would be preferable. It feels like you want proximity to him. You may not want to be close enough for him to have access to you whenever he wants, but you still want to have proximity to him. If you want to pull up on him, then you can. Christine said it's a leak in this old building. This is very karmic. And you need a fresh new beginning. Like, you need no contact. You need... Look. 7 of Coins came out again. Knight of Cups. And the Sun card. Clarifying the Lovers. What is there to think about? You got the 7 of Pentacles twice. It feels like you really be thinking about this connection, but what is there really to think about? This is not something that can be healed. Come on, Kels. This is not something that can be healed. This is not something that changes. That's right. That's far greater than a little leak. This is not something that can be healed or changed. And just quite frankly, just being very direct and being honest, like, the bitch is married. The bitch is for the streets. We know that he out here just putting his shit in everybody. Like, you deserve better than that. There's not anything to think about when it comes to this person, or there shouldn't be. There shouldn't be anything else to think about. And I do understand, you know, karmic relationships and how they can hold on to you. I was in one for 8 years. We didn't even live in the same state. I lived in Alabama. He lived in fucking Georgia. He was definitely for the streets, fucking any and everybody. And I'm do me any and everybody. Men, women, trans, girls, probably just regular boys, just everybody. He not married no more. Oh, okay. Well, then y'all can get married then. End of reading. What does that mean? Like, what does that mean? And I kind of feel like that has to do with this as well. The fact that he's not married anymore. Because we have the Lovers and the Hierophant. The Hierophant speaks about marriage. The Lovers is obviously y'all and its karmicness. So I hope you're not considering marrying him just because he's not married anymore. There should be no conflict here. Shonda. Like, there should be no conflict here. And even if that wasn't the case, what Shonda's saying, like, you get them how you lose them. This is somebody who was willing to violate the vows of marriage to be outside. This is someone who didn't even respect the person that he pledged his whole entire life to. For better, for worse, sickness, health, rich or poor, blah, blah, blah. He thought so little of the person that he pledged his life to that he got you pregnant. And he thought he got another girl pregnant, but I think you said that it wasn't his. That's just what you know about. There was Linda, Felicia, Donald, Sean, Inez, and Alicia. Like, they still out there looking for child support. They still out there trying to get him to claim the kids. Or they still out there mad at him for that time that, you know, he gave them gonorrhea. You gotta love yourself. Like, you gotta love yourself. You gotta prioritize your kids. Yolanda was there too, and Kelly too. That was his wife's baby. We think it's his. Oh, his own wife's baby. But like, even that, like, okay, let's talk about it. He pledged his life to this woman, and he was outside. He made a promise to protect her, love her, care for her, blah, 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 X, Y, Z. And he out here getting other women pregnant. Now his wife got a baby that he don't think is his. And you saying we don't think. You're not saying he don't think. You saying we. So y'all having conversations. You are becoming a unit with him. You are identifying yourself as a unit with him. Why do you think that baby ain't his? And I don't mean that in a literal sense, like she was cheating. I mean, if she was and the baby ain't his, why do you think someone who also pledged her life to him could possibly have a baby that don't belong to him? And that's fine. It don't have to be his. But my question is, his wife, who also pledged her whole life to this man, has a baby that may not be his. That don't happen because you deeply in love with your husband. Oh, your people, okay. That don't happen though because you're so deeply in love with your husband. Like, you step out That means there was already problems there. She was already feeling unvalued. She was already finding out about the multiple women that he was cheating with. She was already to her breaking point, to the point where she said, fuck it. I'm finna go clap my cheeks for a real one. Girl, come on, Christine. Can you say it loud for the nanny in the back? What do you think will be different? Do you think that this woman's existence, like, I know y'all probably have y'all beef or whatever because motherfuckers like him will triangulate you versus her, like he not the fucking problem. But what do you think will be different when you're the wife? Do you think that he will suddenly love you? Do you think that he will suddenly prioritize you? Do you think that he will suddenly stop cheating, stop fucking bitches, stop getting people pregnant? Do you think that he will strap up? He's not going to do any of the things. You're just going to be the next victim. And then there will be another Nani talking to her friends. He said he gonna leave his wife. He said they're getting divorced. He said that he not gonna cheat on me when we get together. He say he just waiting on them kids. Whatever. You're not trying to be the wife? Well, what you trying to be? You shouldn't be trying to be in contact. Like, why do he keep coming up in these readings? You don't want him? You're not in contact with him? You're not still eating his chicken? You don't need to be in contact with him. That one message I did, I think before the one, before this, like when I was feeling physically ill, like he not safe to be around. Black Lion, please. He not safe to be around. And after that message, you telling me you eating his chicken. Like, whether you want him or not, whatever connection you have to him, there still seems to be some type of connection to him. And it don't need to be there. But why, Nani? Why do you think it is, okay? If you're just trying to be open and Spirit is the one bringing him up, why do you think it is that Spirit is bringing him up? Why do you think it is? Oh, okay, angel number. That don't mean nothing. Okay, you got his son, but why is Spirit bringing him up? You can physically say with your mouth that you don't want him, but your actions may be saying something else. Your thoughts may be saying something else. Girl, Christine. Actually, good observation. Because I had the fastest divorce, and it was still about at least a month and a half. Nani, I'm asking you. She's like, ooh, it is tax season, because it is tax season, though. Your angel number, I think, answers this question, which is why I'm asking you. Your angel number is 345. 345. This is about personal power. There is some way that you are relinquishing your power to this man. There is some way that you're not operating in your full sovereignty. There is some way that this man still has control over your life in some way, shape, or form. And it don't have to do with the baby. Like, it's not just because you have his baby. Yeah, you have a connection to him through that, but that's not it. This is something from before the baby was here. Personal power, strength, change, reflection, empowerment, future creation. You have the personal power and strength to create the change you desire in life. Reflect on your current situation and identify the areas of dissatisfaction. Your future is in your hands, and it depends on how you choose to shape it. What specific change do you want to make in your life, and how can you use your personal power to achieve it? Take a moment to write down the areas of your life where you feel dissatisfied and outline actionable steps you can take to address these issues and create the future you desire. Okay, your song message is The Sweetest Taboo by Sade. It's quiet storm and it's never felt like this before. There's a quiet storm and I think it's you. There's a quiet storm and it's never felt like this before. Giving me something that's taboo. And Woman, Doja Cat. Girl! Princess, a queen, tomboy, a king. You've heard a lot you've never seen. Mother Earth, Mother Mary, rise to the top. Divine feminine, I'm feminine. Personal power with Doja Cat. With Woman, the song of divine femininity. He still has power over you, over your energy in some way, shape, or form. You have still relinquished your power, your energy to him in some way, shape, or form. You can't say you don't talk to him and then tell us that you're eating his chicken. Like, you was just saying how his sex was fire. Like, so there is still some type of connection in an energetic way, a mental way, even if you don't want him, even though he ain't shit, even if, like, whatever. I don't know if you're being entirely honest with yourself. I don't know if you're being entirely transparent. And I'm not saying that you want him and you want to be with him. But what I'm saying is you're not telling yourself the whole truth. He still has some type of power over you. And he couldn't have power over you if there was no connection there. And the only way that there can be a connection there is if you allow that connection. Girl, Kels, yo. Not trying to eat you up, Bookie. We're really not. We're really not. But he cannot exist in your world. He cannot. Like I said, I got that message them weeks ago. Like, he's not even safe. He's not even safe to be around. Loose cannon. Like, he's not even safe to be around. You need to heal from him. You need to move on from him. You're not going to heal from him being close to him. And when was that last time? The same time you had the chicken? But you sharing energy Like, when you fucking on him, you sharing energy with him. When you're eating his food, you're sharing energy with him. And you told us the motherfucker was Haitian. He probably got all type of shit in your food and you fucking them wings up. He has power over you. You need to take that power back. You need to call your energy back. You need to break the connection between you and him. You need to stand in your divine femininity. He ain't fed you in damn near when? What? Look back lying like when? How long? Right. Right. Same, Christine. Exes that I can't stand, don't like, be creeping into my fucking dream space. Like, why the fuck are you here, bitch? I don't fuck with you. Fuck out of here. Mentors and mentees. Ooh, that was a good reading, Shonda. You haven't eaten his food in months, but you ate his food while y'all were separated on bad terms, whatever the case is. You don't think, as a Haitian, what if he into what I'm into, he knew what to do to that food. Right. And you know, the one ex that spirit told me like cannot reach me on any energetic level, physical level. I don't have dreams about that one specific ex. They literally cannot touch me, literally cannot reach me in any way, shape, or form. You weren't bad? You weren't on bad terms? Okay. Okay. Were y'all together? Were y'all fucking with each other? Like, pray on it, Nani. He's just playing in his current chess piece. I'm gonna pull my energy back from this energy, but I need you to consider what all the way left meant and how all the way left affected you. What, you know, how it may have okay, now you being honest. Nani, that's all I was asking for. Fuck, you Pisces, I swear to God, I swear to Bob. Oh my goodness. You Pisces, god damn it. God damn y'all. And I'm telling you it's a connection and you telling me it's not. You need to figure that shit the fuck out. You need to figure out how to stop that. Because for as long as that is the case, he will always have power over you. because you're lending that energy to him. Love is the highest vibration. It's one of the most powerful magics, if we want to call it that there is. And you're lending it to him. I pay all of my exes dust. I don't give a fuck what happens to them. I don't even have empathy for them. The only one who might have even an inkling of a tinge of a fuck from me is the one that I married. The rest of them can choke on fucking Tupperware. Like, I don't give a fuck. And that's fair. But you need to separate your son from him. You can look at him and see this man, that's fine. But the love that you have for this toxic, abusive ass motherfucker, it has to cease. You have to work on that. You have to free yourself from it. You have to release yourself from that. And you know, legit, you may have gotten his twin for a reason. To help push you through this. To help make you overcome this. This is some type of lesson for you. How do you do that? Hey, talk to your spirit team about it. That's first. But secondly, start loving yourself. You talking about you love him. Do you love you though? Because when you love yourself, you're not settling for none of the bullshit. You're not putting yourself through this. You're not obstructing your peace for none of his shenanigans. When you love yourself, you would rather be alone than be disrupted, than have your peace disrupted. Yeah. And that's all I'm asking you to do. But you have to be honest. Like, you can't just be up here like, I don't want him, I don't want to be with him. And then 30 minutes later, be like, oh, I do love him though. I just don't want to. All I was asking you for was to be honest in the first place. Because the connection is clearly still there. It's okay to be working on it, but be honest with yourself. You deserve better than that. Once you get to a point where you love yourself so much that your peace can't be disrupted, you're gonna be fucking unstoppable. You'll move to fucking Hawaii without a second thought. He could FaceTime the baby. Like, you'll be on some shit like that. But you have to prioritize yourself. You have to prioritize your safety. You have to prioritize the safety of your children. And you have to prioritize loving yourself. You don't gotta chase a nigga down to fucking... You could be sitting there by yourself, but that don't mean you at peace. Just because you're not chasing him down. That's all I'm asking. Like, I believe you. You're working on it, okay? But just be real. Like, don't lie to my face. Like, don't lie to my face. And I'm sitting here telling you what I see, what I feel. It ain't even about the cards. Like, the cards for me is just visual cues. I'm a fucking clairvoyant. Like, I'm a clairsentient. Like, I feel the shit. That's how y'all be getting these messages, and then the cards be confirming them, like, after I done said some shit and not before. But like, don't gaslight me like I don't feel what I feel, see what I see, and know what I know. All I'm asking is you to be honest. You cannot get better. You cannot heal if you're not honest with yourself first. You have to hold yourself accountable. I'm not always going to be here. You're not always going to come to me. You're not going to go to the next person all the time. There's going to come a time when spirit say, hey, Nani, actually, hermit mode. Actually, ain't nobody fucking with you. It's just you. Now heal. Okay, Nani. But you said there was no connection. That's what I'm talking about. You don't want him. There's no connection. And I'm telling you, there is something here. There's something here. There's something here. No, I don't want him. Nah. We might have our cords crossed. I don't want him. Just to be like, actually, I do love him. Like, don't gaslight me, bro. Like, that's all I'm saying. And it ain't even about me. Like, fuck me right now. You gotta be honest about how you feeling with yourself, with your spirit team. Ask your spirit team what you need to do. Ask them to help you heal. Ask them to help you disconnect. I already told you need to call your energy back. It's okay. That's not the point, Nani. It's not the point that you don't want him. The point is that there's still a connection there. And that's what you need to be honest about. Just because you don't want him don't mean the connection don't exist. You literally said you love him, but you just don't want to. And that is the truth. And that's all I was asking you for. That little sentence. I do love him, but I don't want to. Okay, so now what? Now you need to call your energy back. You need to stop lending that energy of love, the highest vibration, the highest form of magic, to that motherfucker who don't fucking love you. Okay, Nani. That was a bad example, by the way, because it's given Alabama. But okay. We're going to do one more. Drop your numbers 1 through 50. You don't have to show him for love to exist for you to feel it. Ask your ancestors too to help pull your power back. Take salt baths. Focus on self-love. Start doing shit for yourself. Do acts of kindness, acts of love towards yourself. All right, 3:46. Ain't nobody on TikTok. TikTok, y'all guessing this too, y'all watching? 1 through 50. If you win, you get the reading. And that's all that you can do, baby, is try. And you're going to try, and you're going to try, and you're going to try, and you're going to start seeing progress. Shut up, Black Lion. You're going to start seeing progress. It's going to start getting easier, and it's going to start getting easier. And eventually you're going to get to a point where you don't feel what you felt before. That's good. You did your nails for the first time in a year. What else can you do for yourself? What else can you buy for yourself? I love the Coco Asante chocolates. Nobody on TikTok is guessing, I guess. I love the Coco Asante chocolates, and she has like a little 6 sampler pack of bonbons. They're so good. That's a good thing to buy for yourself. Get yourself a bottle of champagne or Prosecco or something like that. Like, do nice things for yourself and continue to do nice things for yourself. Continue to call your energy back. Okay. Take spiritual baths. Make sure you're taking salt baths. There's a bath on the channel that you can do to get negative attachments off of you. Spiritual baths for empaths. Do that shit. That shit is like raid for spiritual energy. I used that one time and I would fucking shake it in the bathtub. Like, I could feel the fucking low vibrations coming up off of me, the low vibrational entity. I could feel that motherfucker crackling, snappling, and popping right off of my ass. The feeling is ugly, and it look ugly too, Nani. It's a bad look. Like, you too fucking pretty, and not that being pretty dictates what you deserve. But you really are a baddie. Like, you're a beautiful girl. You have a beautiful spirit. There's no reason why you should have to go through the shit that you go through. There's no reason why you should be in this kind of energy. You got a new baby, regardless of who his raggedy ass daddy is. You have a beautiful new life under your roof. Like, there's so much to be grateful for. There's so much, you know, that you deserve even beyond this, for you to have to deal with this bullshit. So get up out of this energy, because it's a bad look. It's ugly, and you deserve better. 50. Who guessed the closest? Did somebody guess 50? Christine said 46, bitch. That's me, bitch. And that's all you can do is try. What's your question, Christine? Y'all love to keep me on here for 3 hours. Aren't you, B? Look at how everybody's from YouTube, because nobody guessed on TikTok. Y'all better follow me on Instagram before these lives don't be live over here. And I follow some of my favorite people from TikTok on Instagram, so I don't have to lose contact with them. Juju, don't act like you're tired. Hi, baby. He looking over the box like, what do you want? I am asleep. Leave me the fuck alone, girl. As soon as I stop going live, he gonna hop on this desk like I wasn't calling him. Or you could pay them dust kills. But I don't even want to encourage her to love this motherfucker. Saturday afternoon, I was on the phone with my daughter, and the next thing I know, she was calling me back, asking me what happened to me. What? Wait a minute. I've heard of stuff like that before. Let's see if the cards pick up on it. But I've heard of stuff like that before. That's crazy. Saturday afternoon, I was on the phone with my daughter, and the next thing I know, she was calling me back asking what happened to me. And you don't remember there being any disconnection. I heard a story like this before. Oh my goodness. Well, what was it? I don't remember what it was, but let's see. Spirit, speak to me. Speak through me. What's going on here with Christine? What's the overall energy here for this situation with Christine? We have the Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. I think it has something to do with what the conversation was about. I think it has something to do with what this conversation was about. Is there some type of like Four of Pentacles, some type of like blockage or some type of like impasse that you and your daughter were having, like some type of, I'm just seeing like something between like your daughter here, and then that's like something like blocking, and then the Ace of Swords comes through and like cuts that. Like whatever was being said triggered whatever the fuck that was. Was something fixed in this conversation? Ooh, 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 ooh. Did she unload on you during this conversation? Or did you? Because, okay, what is this? Like, it kind of felt like, you know how I've been talking to y'all about leaping, like quantum leaping? It kind of felt like that initially, like something, whatever y'all were having a conversation about, it was something that needed to be said. But it might be something that she's been holding on to, or you've been holding on to for a long time, and it hasn't been said. And then finally one of you all said it, and it like rearranged or like fixed the timeline. Like it puts you all back in the space where y'all were supposed to be. You have the Justice card, which is a card of balance, cause and effect. You have the Six of Wands card, which is a card of recognition, a card of recognition, a card of success and victory, and then the Star card, which is also a card of like success, is a medal. And then with Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Before I even pulled this, I asked, were you guys at an impasse? So like there seems to be some type of blockage that you guys had going on. And whatever this conversation is, whatever this hard truth was that was spoken, like readjusted your timeline. Does that make sense? This feels like some quantum shit for sure. But something that was being held back, like a truth. And it kind of feels like a finally. Like finally somebody said it, or finally somebody did it. Finally, this is out on the table. Yeah. This sounds like, yeah, she said something. Whatever she said triggered whatever happened to you. A little less quantum-y. Was she talking to you about like some type of trauma or some type of it feels like this could be her speaking her truth and you like blocking it, maybe not intentionally, but like as some type of protection mechanism, you like blocked it out. You didn't hear it. It may have something to do with your own trauma. This could definitely be a generational thing. Like she's sharing a trauma with you that you don't want to hear because it's a trauma that you have experienced and you don't want to relive it. And so like now your mind is blocking out what she said. Like you just blacked out. Like you, and because you didn't answer, because you were doing a trauma thing, she called back like, are you good? Hi, Jailbreak. That's what I think is happening. I don't know that you were ready for the conversation that she was ready to have. And I think that your mind might have, and then you just like kind of picked back up. You just kind of picked back up where you left off when she called you back. But she finally said to you what she needed to say. And I don't know if you heard it or not. You might not remember it. But with the Justice card, Six of Wands, and a Star card, like she finally said what she had to say or got something off her chest. That's the thing. I cannot remember the conversation at all. And she has never continued the conversation. She's just concerned about me and I don't know why. Did she tell you what the conversation, did she tell you, you know, you may have the reason why you can't remember. Okay, again with the trauma thing, yes. But you may have a like spirit that is protecting you from hearing what she's saying because of a trauma that you have. So you may have been mounted, like possessed by this spirit. And that's why you don't remember. And then when she called back, the spirit allowed you to answer the phone. Did she say that you said anything during this conversation? Like, did you respond to her in any way? No, I think you need to start that conversation back up. You may need it to be in person as well. Your angel number is the angel number 9. 9s are very significant on my path because it's a death number in my path. So I don't know if maybe the trauma has something to do with the death, or that is just like an ancestor. I don't want to call them dead because they're not dead, but I don't know if it's just like an ancestor that's like preventing the conversation or blocking out what she was trying to tell you. But I think that you need to take action. Number 9. Number 9 is your message. Take action. Initiative, courage, determination, opportunity, universe support, and momentum. The angels want you to know that now is the best time to take action on something specific, even if it seems impossible. Remember that the universe is working behind the scenes to support you. What specific step can you take today to move closer to your goals and trusting that the universe is supporting you? Identify one key action you can take today, no matter how small, and commit to it fully, knowing that the universe is backing you. I think you need to take action towards starting that conversation back up. Because I think that whatever the conversation was, it was, hi, daughter of the crossroad. I think that whatever the conversation was, it was something that you were being protected from based on like your own traumas, or this could be like your ancestors trying to protect you from the conversation. I think you need to start it back up. I think y'all need to have that conversation again, and it needs to be in person. This way, no phones can be disconnected, and if you do dissociate or disappear from the conversation, she can kind of get you back up. Also, when this happens again, if this happens again, especially if it happens in person, document everything that's happening around you, your thoughts, your feelings. Document whether or not the thoughts feel like they're originating from you, if they feel like they're your own. Bruh, why is your song Back to Black? I think this is a spiritual thing. I think this is a spirit association. Like, I feel like whatever this conversation is, if she tries to have it with you again, I think it's going to happen again. I think this spirit is going to pull you back to black so that you can't have the conversation. I think whoever this spirit is trying to protect you. The other song is called Tyrone. That came with it. I don't know if that resonates or what calling Tyrone has to do with any of this. But the part that I channeled when I wrote this card was, I gotta pay your way and your homeboy's way and sometimes your cousin's way. They ain't never gotta pay, ain't got no cars, hang around the bars, trying to hang around with stars. All right, so I don't know, it was the Back to Black that really threw me for a loop. Pay attention the next time this, I just feel like it's gonna happen again. I feel like if you try to have this conversation again, it's gonna happen again. I think that this is a spirit that's trying to protect you or shield you or prevent you from having this conversation, and it thinks that it's being protective. I think this is something that comes from trauma, like something that's been manifested from trauma, or if it's not an entity that is directly manifested from the trauma, it's an ancestor, someone trying to protect you from reliving the trauma. Whatever it is that she has to say, like, I'm sure she's expressing her own experience with you as your child or whatever. And it may not be an experience that you have actually had that she shares with you, but it may be something that she says that triggers an experience or triggers a memory that you suppress, that maybe you're just not ready to deal with yet. But I kind of feel like whatever that is, it's probably time to deal with it now. This entity, the spirit, is trying to protect you from having to address it, if that makes sense. Okay. Okay, gang. Well, that's all the readings. How are you guys feeling? What's on your mind? What's on your heart? Before we go. Thanks, Shonda. If you all are watching on TikTok, make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. Let's get those views up on IG so I can go live over there. I will no longer be on TikTok after this week. I am deactivating. A lot. That's why I had to run through the Florida water. It makes sense. Thank you. I'm trying to heal these ancestral wounds so my children don't have to live them. Yeah. Yeah. Well, good luck with that conversation. You can share with us as much as you would like to. What happened on TikTok? Oh, it's compromised. Oh, you want to share it in the Discord? Okay. Well, I'll see y'all in the Discord. I'm going to look for the hypnosis, little hypno shorty on IG. I'm sure I can find it quick on IG because I follow her. But I'll put it in the Discord. Okay. So if y'all are new here and you want to join the Discord, the link only lasts for 2 hours, but I'll put it in the community tab as soon as this is over. And then I'm going to slide to IG and find little shorty doo-wop and put her in Discord so I can show you. Yo! Yo, please go to the Discord, Black Lion, because what you mean your baby mama texted you? Didn't I say something like that? You was like, no. I'm like, okay, well, if not your baby mama, then what reading was that? Didn't I say that shit? And he was like, no. What reading was that? I need to go back and watch it. Because I swear, she wants you back. We need to talk. She watching the stream. Girl, no. I'm crying. Kels, are you in the Discord? You remember that? Okay, so I'm not tripping. I knew it. She want to be a family. Kels, please tell me you're in the Discord. Are you in the Discord? I'll send you the link if you're not. You need to join us. That is freaking hilarious. When is the wedding, Black Lion? Is Arby's catering it? Y'all having a peach cobbler wedding cake? You doubt all that. You went in the Discord one time? Okay. So you have access to it then. Yo, we having an Arby's wedding cake. We having a peach cobbler roll Arby's wedding cake. What's the wedding menu gonna be? He said never. You never taking her back? She needs to talk. She decided, I decided that you are the him for me. Oh boy. She love you. Hardy heart. All right, gang, let's wrap this up and slide to the Discord so we can harass Black Lion in there and show that Shonda can share her good news with us. She said, raw. All right, bye TikTok. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. If you want to watch this reading, there's going to be some timestamps in the comments. Make sure y'all save the live in the comments of YouTube. Go to my YouTube, subscribe. And there is timestamps in the comments of all the videos, okay? Till next time, I read for you and wish you all love and light. Now, please go get right, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, gang. Go to the Discord, y'all. Go to the Discord. End the live. End the live. End now. Okay. Bye, guys.